What's going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another video. We got to go over Baby Doge today. As you all can see, we are going through a pullback right now, and we predicted this. We knew this was going to happen inside Baby Doge. We knew all this was going to happen. So we're going to go over the technicals and what we got going on next with Baby Doge. But yeah, anyways, hit the like button, subscribe. It really helps the YouTube channel out immensely for the YouTube algorithm. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you all want me to go over next. If you want these automated trading indicators, definitely check out the Vital Algo link in the description and use the discount code Marsellis for 25% off. And also, if you want to help support the channel, definitely go ahead and send a donation through the Cash App or PayPal donation link in the description. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, none of this financial advice. Now, let's go over this. So I predicted this. I know. I'm not a guru, none of that stuff right there. But we have been predicting this every single day with Baby Doge. We've been looking at this, and it's just everything's been going as planned. So pretty much back here, you can see the consolidation that we had, and then we broke out right after our consolidation. Now over here, consolidation, we broke out right after it. If you look at the previous videos I made, I did the technical analysis and then all those, and pretty much predicted what was going to happen with Baby Doge next. But anything can happen from this point on, like literally anything. Now I hope that it does what we're expecting it to do and continuing to rise. But with this technical analysis, it might be a little bit different because we just now set new all-time highs. So the pullback may be a little bit harder than the previous pullbacks. And what I mean by a little bit harder, the pullback that you see here may be the same as the pullback that we've seen back here. So when we hit the full 4.7 area back here on the 6th of January, we did a hard pullback down to 2.7. Now, let's keep going over this. So let's take off the indicators really quick. So as you can see here, the consolidation, we pumped right out of it. Consolidation pumped right out of it. And then this was the next prediction that we made here with Baby Doge. So I was like, look, we're definitely going to hit this area here, and we're definitely going to set new all-time highs. So that's pretty much what happened here. We set those new all-time highs. And then when we had the pullback, and it pretty much shows that we just go down here to the support at 4.7, and then we consolidate. So if you watch my previous videos, I predicted this. I don't want to keep saying I predicted this like I told you so, but I really did. But anyways, this is just a huge sell that we had here. So much selling happened right here with Doge, Baby Doge, and I just knew it was going to happen because it's a new all-time highs. Like we literally set new all-time highs. Whenever we do that in any crypto, we typically have a big pullback. So that's what we're seeing here now. So now we're going to do the technical analysis to see what we further have for the next coming days. So we are in consolidation mode here with Baby Doge. And actually, I'm seeing a new pattern here forming. So what you're going to see here with Baby Doge, you're going to see something similar to this. Now, it's pretty much going to do some consolidation like this. And then you'll see Baby Doge, pretty much consolidate. And then at the end of that, that's when you'll see the rise or drop that could happen from there. So definitely prepare for this. We're definitely expecting to see something like this happening very soon. So the things I want to mention here with the technicals, let's go over that. 60% bullish. The 24-hour market control shows that we're 60% ruled by the bulls. So we're 60% bullish. Now, if you see over here on the oscillator, there's really no positive buying pressure right here. We do have buying pressure, but the selling pressure is outweighing the buying pressure. So that's why you see on the bottom half here, you see these wedges being formed down here on the bottom. That's pretty much because we're just having a lot of selling. Whenever it's going down, it shows selling. Whenever it's on the upside, it's showing buying. So we're having more buying or more selling than buying. Now, I want to mention these areas here because these areas are very significant for Baby Doge. These are our supply and demand areas of less demand. So we're going to have resistance around these areas here. So this right here, this all less demand. I'm just going to put an L there for less demand. So that's all the way from the 6283 area all the way down to the 5.4 area. So from 6.2 all the way down, or well, really 6.3. But yeah, so from 6.3 all the way down here, pretty much to 5.4, we're having less demand with Baby Doge. So it's going to be very hard for us to break past that. Now you're seeing over here, it's like every time we hit the top of this, we're really consolidating here. So we're hitting the top of the wedge here. We're hitting the top of the wedge here. We'll then again hit here. You'll see that the highs are getting lower and lower, and we'll keep hitting this wedge until boom, we get to the end of this area. So when we see the end of this area here, that's when we're going to see whether or not we go on the uptrend or whether or not we go on the downtrend. So I want to mention a few things about the downtrend now that we talked about the uptrend, because look, it's going to be hard for us to pass the supply and demands of less demand because we just have less demand in those areas. Now, when we look at the downside, and we look at the supply and demands for the downside, where we have more demand for baby Doge. You pretty much do see there's more demand for baby Doge at the 4.6 area, so around 4.675 all the way down to about 4.657. Then we have a little bit more demand from 4.485 down to about 4.461. Then we have some more demand here from about 4.321 all the way down here to about 4.105, and then we have more demand here. So you're seeing these supply and demand areas of more demand. That's a lot of demand there. So it's going to be hard for us to break down below the support. And especially since we're inside of a consolidation period, we actually may see baby Doge go on the upside here. We actually might see baby Doge just take off. Now, I was right for the past few predictions, but this one could be a lot different because we just now passed our all-time highs. Now, I'm hoping that we continue to grow from here, but we just see what's happening right now. We have all these supply and demands of more demand, which shows that it'll be especially hard for us to go on a hard downtrend. But then you look at the supply and demands of less demand, there's actually three or really four different areas of less demand, showing that it's going to be hard for us also to go on an uptrend. So what we're going to have to look at now, since the technicals are kind of outweighing each other, we're going to have to go and look at the fundamentals of baby Doge. What we got going on inside the baby Doge army, which pretty much is going to help us grow because the community is everything with the baby Doge. Now, we are down only 9% today. It's not that big. And look, we had a huge sell here. It wasn't like a bunch of people just started selling. It's like we had a huge sell, like one person selling, and then that caused a whole trickle effect for all the other people to sell. But look, the second they sold out, the baby Doge army just started buying. And that's why you see going like this. That's why you see that consolidation. Baby Doge is primed for another breakout here. I'm definitely seeing it, and I definitely believe we can break out very easily again. Now, we do have 1.27 million holders now. That's 1,271,799 holders. That's a lot of holders right there. And we're going to continue to get more and more. We just now lost a little bit. Now that I hit that refresh button, we lost about 10 holders right there. But that's not really that bad. You know, people are selling. So it is showing that we are having a lot of selling. And we're also even looking at the oscillator, and you can see that they're selling there too. So there are people selling, but these are people that just got in baby Doge temporarily just to make a quick profit. You know, they're the get rich quick people. They get in, they try to get rich, they buy at the top, they sell at the bottom. And that's pretty much what those type of people do. And no offense to them, but that's just not the smartest way to invest. They see baby Doge is pumping, they come in, they buy at the top, and they see that it's dropping, and then they sell when it goes on a dip. And a lot of people do that. I don't know why they do it, but a lot of people do it. And then on top of that, they're also paying 20% inside of baby Doge tax fees. So it's not the smartest way to do it. Now, most people who are selling out of baby Doge probably are the very new people. But the people that aren't selling out, shout out to all the new people that joined baby Doge that aren't selling out. And shout out to all the older people that also are in baby Doge that aren't selling out. Shout out to everyone inside of baby Doge that's selling out. Like from the new people to the people who've been here for a while. Shout out to everyone. Now, anyways, moving on to the next thing with baby Doge. Over here, you can see we're having more articles written about us. So this was written originally by investing.com, literally investing.com. The name can't get more original than that. Investing.com listed this, and they made this article about baby Doge. So it says baby Doge displays the power of community. Token doubles prices while cryptos retract. So yeah, baby Doge has been going crazy. The whole community has really been pushing baby Doge up. That's really one of the main reasons why we're going up so heavily, because of the community. And then when we look at the overall crypto market, everything's going down. So even baby Doge just going down on a little bit of a dip here isn't that bad, because everything else is going down as well. Now, everything but Cardano. If you look at Cardano, up 40% inside the last 7 days, up 7% inside the last 24 hours. They made some big news. They released it. I do want to go over Cardano soon, but I have a lot to do. Like, I just got off of a whole 12-hour day at work, and I was doing overtime. I'm doing the same thing tomorrow, overtime, 12-hour day work. I'm supposed to be off tomorrow, but I'm just gonna take the day in, and I'm gonna take that money and put it in baby Doge pretty much. I'm just getting that money, and I'm storing it. You can see the bags under my eyes. But yeah, I'm really tired right now, but I'm still going to keep going over baby Doge every day. So shout out to the whole baby Doge army. You all are the reason why I do this. Wouldn't be able to do this without you all. So anyways, but yeah, let's keep going over baby Doge here. I'm not going to go read this article because, like I said, I'm tired. I don't have time to read this whole article. And you could also just go to the baby Doge page, talk about it. Pretty much talking about how strong our community is. And actually, I just now started a Telegram community chat. So if you all want to join that, then you can definitely check it out. Link in the description and in the comment section. But I won't be too active on it during like the daytime because I work all day and it's really hard for me to respond to people when I'm working because I can't really respond while I'm working. But yeah, I'm really busy. So if I'm not getting back to anyone who's messaged me in the chat, sorry, but I'm really, 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 really busy. Now, I will say this though, Wednesday and Thursday, I'm taking those days off of work. I'm not working those days. I can't do it. But I will be off Wednesday and Thursday. So those 2 days, I'm going to be making sure that I respond to everyone who's said anything to me in that chat. I have been responding to people, just between my little breaks. But yeah, shout out to the whole Baby Doge army. You can't do this without you all. Now, let's talk about some other stuff here, Baby Doge. We're trending over to Cardano. And I know you see Cardano up 40% for the last 7 days. So even though Cardano is going crazy, we're still trending over Cardano. Cardano has way more people inside of it. Cardano has way higher market cap, yet we're trending higher than them on Twitter. So that's really big. Inside Baby Doge, 183,000 tweets in a day. That's huge, all for Baby Doge. Like, that's really big right there. And that's why one of the reasons why we're actually rising in Baby Doge, because the Baby Doge army is so strong. Like, look at this. People are just tweeting nonstop about Baby Doge. This is what really helps us out. So if you have anything to say about Baby Doge, just tweet it, retweet tweets about Baby Doge, and then that'll also help Baby Doge go crazy. Now, let's talk about something else here with Baby Doge. So over here, choose one. Watcher Guru actually just now posted this, and this is definitely pretty good for us because a lot of people are probably going to choose Baby Doge over Doge and Sheep just because Baby Doge is the one that's pumping right now. But yeah, the reason why I'm showing all this stuff is because this is what's really going to tell whether or not we go up or down. So if we keep having the community shilling Baby Doge, if we keep having the community pushing Baby Doge out there, promoting Baby Doge, talking about Baby Doge, me making these videos, and just people doing nothing but creating Baby Doge content, consuming Baby Doge content, retweeting Baby Doge, tweet Baby Doge all over the place. Like, when you see people doing stuff like this is what really helps us rise, because then it creates social awareness. And that's when people start to notice, because we are a community crypto, and most community cryptos out there do extremely well in instances like this. So we have the potential to break past all these supply and demands of less demand. We just need everyone to really gather around and just do your good work, your jobs. So if your job with Baby Doge is just tweeting about Baby Doge, good. If it's retweeting about Baby Doge, good. If it's just watching a video about Baby Doge, liking on a video about Baby Doge, commenting, and just telling your friends about it, good. Like, I've told my family about Baby Doge, and some of them are actually probably going to buy Baby Doge. So that's also another thing we can do to make this rise. So I definitely believe that we're going to bounce back here, and this consolidation period is definitely about to just blow out the window very soon. Hopefully tomorrow we can be back on our uptrend. But if we do break this 4.9 support, do not be surprised. Do not be upset, because when the original technical analysis, when I did the wedge, I showed the wedge down here below the 4.9 area, and that's pretty much between 4.9 and 4.5. The wedge could even possibly extend down here a little bit lower. But when you're looking at this wedge right here, this particular wedge that we're talking about is actually going to follow this to a T. And what I mean by follow this to a T is it's gonna follow it to the end. So you're gonna see this wedge do something similar to this, and it's gonna consolidate. And then when it gets there, that's when we're gonna know whether or not we go up or down. And pretty much these vital algo indicators, the indicators will show like right before it happens. I probably won't even be present though, because I'll be at work, which really sucks. That's why I'm trying to do this full time, trying to go over Baby Doge full time, because that's really why I started the Telegram channel. Like, I really want to give you all technical indicators 24/7 throughout the whole day, so then you can know exactly when is a good time to buy in Baby Doge. But like I said, I work a lot. I'm pretty much going to be working all day tomorrow, another 12 hours. Like, literally, I go into work, it's dark. I come out of work, it's dark. And it really sucks to like live like that. That's why I'm in Baby Doge. That's why I'm pushing for Baby Doge. That's why we're all in Baby Doge, and we're all pushing for Baby Doge, because I know a lot of you are inside the same kind of situation where it's like you're working to it's just hard to, not even hard to explain really. It's like you're working to live, you're not living to work. It is complicated living like that. You don't want to go to work every day and go to a miserable job where you just hate life. Like, no, you just want to invest in baby Doge, and then you want to go on an island and do your thing. Like, do whatever you want to do. That's what baby Doge is about. And I know we can reach it with this passive income with the reflections. And then, yeah, just going on a little bit of a rant there, but yeah, that's my personal experience, and that's why I'm investing in baby Doge, and that's why I keep pushing for this every single day, because I really see this like this is how a lot of people can reach financial freedom, and this is the goal here with baby Doge. So yeah, I've been stacking up a lot of money here with baby Doge, and I've been buying baby Doge left and right, left and right, left and right, and I'm gonna keep doing that, and I'm gonna keep buying other cryptos too. So that's the plan here, and I'm gonna be going over a lot of other cryptos as well. Now let's keep going over baby Doge. We do have a lot more stuff going on here. So the next thing I want to talk about is our reflections. It's still broken because we're just getting so much reflections. I actually looked at my wallet and I'm already up like a billion or so in just in reflections. So that's pretty cool to see. I know a billion or something isn't that much. It's like a very small amount of money, but still just in reflections, that's huge. And we're already almost at 159 quadrillion circulating supply. So that's also pretty big too. Shout out to the whole baby Doge army out there, and love you all. So, anyways, $600,000 burned inside of baby Doge in a day. That's huge. $600,000. That's a lot of burned right there. A lot of burned baby Doge. So the 17,260 new holders for the day. That is huge right there. And like literally every single day, we're getting all that 108 trillion baby Doge burned. Like this is huge right here. Like I'm gonna tell everyone right now, if you're not buying this dip, what are you doing with your life? Like, I'm not a financial advisor, none of this financial advice, but like, come on, this is the dip of an opportunity of a lifetime. So I do want to mention something else with the technicals too. You see a very, 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 very lightly shaded green area. So when you zoom in here, this area right here, I know it's really hard to see, but this area right here is very lightly shaded green, but we are supposed to have some more demand there. So it's going to be harder for us to actually continue to go down from there because we have a more demand area also set up there. So it's very lightly shaded, so it's not going to hold as a strong support, but it's still support nonetheless. So it's definitely something you want to look at. And the area is around 4.6. So if baby Doge goes below 4.6, expect it to drop down to 4.4. If we go below 4.4, expect us to go all the way down to about 4.2. And if we go down to 4.2, expect us to go down to the next supply and demand area, that's 3.9. And then the next one after that will be 3.7. And then the next one after that will be 3.5. That's if we go down like huge like that. But right now, how we're pumping, we're not. And you just got to think about it. We're not even on major exchanges. So shout out to the Baby Doge Army. I want to show something that the Baby Doge Army has been talking about and really putting out there. So this person here is called No Tomorrow 6613 says, tell you something, guys. While we're pushing back now and may keep climbing, keep in mind that it's bumpy road. Yes, it is a bumpy road, and you may see more dips coming. So don't panic at all. Expect the dips, buy the dips, continue to make that money elsewhere. Whatever you're doing to make money, whether it's a job, whether it's a business, whether you're like I do a lot of things. I don't just work a job. Like I can't just work a job. Like I make money from a lot of different areas inside of this world. So it's like if you're going to do that, put it where put your money where your mouth is. Like if you're talking about you want financial freedom, you want to be financially free to do whatever you want to do, put your money where your mouth is. And where your mouth is Baby Doge, because that's what we're talking about now. So Baby Doge is where you want to put your money if you're making that extra money. That's what I'm doing. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, none of this financial advice, but I've already told you all a lot about what I did. And a lot of people are talking about how I sold Baby Doge a little bit. I sold just a little bit of Baby Doge, but you all don't know exactly what I did. I literally took out a $7,000 loan and I put it into Baby Doge. And then I watched Baby Doge go big and I was like, oh my gosh. And I'm already over leveraged. And we're having so much inflation inside of like all global markets. So I'm already over leveraged. So I was like, okay, let me sell a little bit of Baby Doge. Like it's $7,000, but it's $7,000 that I borrowed. So I took the profits and I took the original investment and then I paid off that loan. And then boom, I have an extra $2,000 that I just made out of thin air because I took out a loan. And now boom. And that's what I've been doing for a really long time. I take out loans because I have extremely good credit score. Shout out to all the people out there keeping their credit score up. And then I take that loan and I put it inside something good and I watch it go up. That's how I make my extra money. So don't do that. That's definitely a very bad idea. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm raw with the technicals. I'm not gonna lie, I'm good with the technical analysis. So when I look at something and I put, I over leverage a $7,000 loan into a risky asset, is because I know what that asset's about to do. It did what it did, and then I made good money, and I left the profits in there, and then I took the original investment and paid off that loan, and that's why I said I sold some baby Doge, because I had to, because I was over leveraged. But anyways, I'm still doing good here. I'm literally just living off these profits that I've already made in other cryptos and just throwing them in and working a day job, and then taking that money from the day job, also adding that on top of it. And I'm probably going to take out another loan soon. I really wish I would have accepted that $10,000 loan that I just got offered, but I didn't accept it. If I would have and I put it into baby Doge, that money would probably be like $40,000 right now. But yeah, that's just a little bit of my personal life, what I'm doing right now to pretty much get this money in baby Doge, because there's a lot of opportunities. We've already pumped so hard though that I'm not going to take another loan out and put it into baby Doge right now, because we already pumped so hard, and that would be risky. But let's just hold off on that a little bit. And like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this financial advice. Definitely don't do what I'm saying if you don't 100% know what you're doing. As 100% risky. I could have lost everything. But anyways, moving on to the next thing, another person in the baby Doge army also said this. They said, just to confirm, nobody is actually panicked about the dip today. And that's true. Like, I'm looking at the whole baby Doge chat everywhere. Like, everyone is pretty calm about it. Everyone's really just buying the dips and enjoying the profits they already have. So shout out to No Tomorrow again. No Tomorrow said, firstly, we haven't even taken off yet. That's true. Literally, we haven't taken off yet. You go over to Baby Doge and you look at what Baby Doge is doing. Let's just type this in right here. So Baby Doge. So when you click Baby Doge and you look at it, like, we have not pumped. Like, even though, like, you may look at this and you may think this is a pump, but we're only up 5,500%. On average, you look at all the other cryptos up 100,000% when they really take off. Like, when they really take off, they're up 100,000%, million%. We're up 5,500%. This is the bare minimum of what Baby Doge can do. Literally the bare minimum. So yes, we're up 262% in the last 30 days, but 262%, come on. Like, what is 262% to Dogecoin? What's 262% to sheep? It's nothing, literally. Like, this is just the beginning. Like, we literally did nothing right now. We didn't even dent the price inside Baby Doge. We can do way more. So shout out to No Tomorrow for this. He also said, secondly, it was expected to dip. I saw a post this morning long before this happened, and I also did the technical analysis long before this happened. And I was like, look, we're gonna do this dip. And actually, I made this technical analysis on the 13th of January. I'm like, look, when we get past these all-time highs and we get all the way up here, we are going to take a dip. I was like, look, we're going to take this dip. I knew we were going to take it. Like, again, I'm not a guru or anything like that, but when I say we're going to take a dip, we're going to take a dip. It's like swimming in a pool. Like, it's going to happen. I'm trying to, like, go back here, but because I kind of messed up the Fibonacci retracement here and it kind of went up a little bit. It was actually supposed to be a lot lower than this. I don't know why that happened. But yeah, it was like right around here. Yeah, that's where that's supposed to be, because our support was falling right around here at the 4.7 area. All right, it was just bothering me looking at it. I'm like, bro, this is not right. The Fibonacci is not supposed to look like that. All right, this is where it's supposed to be at. But yeah, we took this dip. It was expected to happen. We knew what was going to happen, and it happened. Now, moving on to the next thing, let's keep going over what this person said. So they said, this is literally nothing. We haven't even started burning zeros yet. True, we still have 8 zeros. So, like, when you think about it, we're predicting 5 by the end of the year. So that's 3 zeros that we got to lose here. And once we lose 3 zeros, then you see the real gains here. But anyways, we haven't been listed to a single major exchange, yet we have 1.2 million, almost 1.3 million holders. And we're not on any major exchange at all, and we're that high. Literally 2 billion market cap, fully diluted market cap, that is. And literally, we're still pumping. We're still adding more holders. So this is why Baby Doge is one of the best coins out there. It's like, you can't expect it to do sheep numbers yet when we haven't even got listed on major exchanges. But anyways, over here it says, we've never once been concerned about the dip. That's 100% sure. But everyone that's worried about the dip, I'm gonna tell you like this: don't worry about it. Stop looking at your phone. Stop checking. Just stop checking the numbers. Stop checking your wallet. Just ignore it. Completely ignore it. Go hit the gym. I'm gonna tell you right now, I just got from the gym. I do a full body workout after my 12-hour shift at work. Literally, the only thing I do inside my life is work, go to the gym right after work, go to Baby Dogecoin videos, go to sleep. And I do this every single day, literally. And it's kind of sad, but this is my life. This is how I'm doing it right now. But I'm gonna do this for a short period of time, and then I'm gonna live my life the way I want to. Once I get all that money, and once I have it stacked up, and I already have a good amount stacked up, but I want more because I'm just like that. I want more. I want more. I tell you all the time, millionaire, billionaire. I'm gonna be a future billionaire. Like I cannot work a minimum wage job. No offense to the people working minimum wage jobs, but I can't do stuff like that. I gotta be a billionaire. I gotta have big bands. It's just how it has to be. But anyways, let's move on from here. Let's shout out to Bitmart for having us on there. But look, Baby Doge, #1 top search thing on Bitmart. That's pretty big right there. So over everything else, Baby Doge is top over everything, over sheep, Doge, Bitcoin, SafeMoon, everything. Baby Doge to the moon. But yeah, this video is getting pretty long, so I'm gonna probably end it here. I know I went on rants here and there talking about my personal life and talking about what we got going on in Baby Doge, but that's what this is for. That's what the Baby Doge community is for. And also, shout out to Reflections Baby. Shout out to the Spotify podcast that they have. If you want to hear about more people talking about Baby Doge, you can go there or on iTunes. So there's a lot of different Baby Doge communities out there. So it's not just here. So you can go on Reddit. Shout out to the whole Baby Doge community on Reddit. I'm inside of all of these Baby Doge communities. And I think you should be too, because this is what helps Baby Doge rise. Like the more we have the community coming together, talking about their personal lives, talking about what's going on in Baby Doge as well. That's how you build strong communities, and that's how we just go to the moon. So also join the Telegram community. We can all talk in there. And like I said, I can't respond too much, but on Wednesday and Thursday, I'm going to be completely off. So I'm going to be talking to the whole community on those 2 days. And yeah, you can ask me anything. And yeah, it'll be like an AMA, but not really an AMA. But anyways, getting off of that topic here, we're pretty much done with this video. I went over the technical analysis and where we're going to go next, but just to kind of recap with the technical analysis for the people who made it this far in the video, shout out to everyone who made it this far in the video. Now, what we're going to have here with the technical analysis, we are going to continue to consolidate, right? So after we're done with the consolidation, this is when we're going to be around the 5.2, 5.3 area. And that's where we're going to end the consolidation at. Now, if we get to the 5.2, 5.3 area and we do not have more demand, if you're not seeing these technical indicators showing anything green up here, you're going to see a dip. So yeah, that's pretty much the basis of it. If we don't have those technical indicators telling us that we're about to have more demand. And that's also how I do these technical analysis. I use automated indicators because who got time to do manual technical analysis? I do manual technical analysis, but I also combine them with technical indicators. So it's like the perfect combination when you have your manual analysis and you have the automated indicators. You combine them together and it's just like magic. So yeah, we have less demand at these areas, but if these areas up here do not turn green, that's how I know we won't continue to pump. But if they do turn green as we enter the end of our consolidation, then we're going to pump. That's how I knew what was going to happen, like way back here. I was like, look at this. We got to the end of consolidation, and then we started to get green areas of high demand. So I knew we were going to pump. We started to get to the end of consolidation. We started having more green areas of more demand. So I knew we were going to pump. And then it just kept happening. So that's pretty much how I'm doing this. And it's not like rocket science or nothing. And I'm not a guru. I always say I'm not a guru because I'm using automated indicators as well as doing manual technical analysis. So you see, we get to the end of here, we start having more green areas of more demand, and then we start pumping. So if we do the same thing where we're at now, then we're going to have the same outcome, the same scenario. And the way I knew that we are going to have the downtrend here back on the 7th of January is because, look, this is what happened. We started to have red areas of less demand, red areas of less demand. But then the second we got down here and we bottomed out at our support of 2.8, we started to get green areas. So you can kind of take that and compare it to what we're doing down here. And then you look at the red areas here. This is going to span all the way until about the 19th. So you're going to see sideways trading movement through the 18th. And probably at the end of the 18th or towards the middle of the 18th is going to start going on an uptrend. And that's probably when we're going to start seeing the next pump. So wait till tomorrow and wait till the 19th, and that's when we're going to know exactly what we're going to do. if on the 19th you see a dip in Baby Doge, expect Baby Doge to hit our next support of 4.0. So that's pretty much all I got for this. Remember, though, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this financial advice. Definitely hit the like button, subscribe. It really helps the YouTube channel out immensely for the YouTube algorithm. If you want the automated trading indicators that I use, definitely check out the Vital Algo link in the description. Use the discount code Marsellis for 25% off. And also, I want to mention this for everyone inside Baby Doge. Shout out to everyone that got this far in the video. I know this is a long video. I went over a lot of stuff from technical analysis to personal stuff in my life to what I feel about Baby Doge and what's going to happen next in Baby Doge. So yeah, this is a long video, so I'm going to go ahead and here. As always, I'll be back with another video. Peace.